Today we're going to do lesson 8 from Size Effect Buoyancy. Think and wonder. How many marbles will a small boat made of aluminum foil keep afloat? How about a large boat? Make predictions now. Make predictions first and then test them to find out for yourself. To keep track of your learning, here are the materials you need and the steps you'll follow. A notebook, something to record about how many marbles the boats can hold, predictions, and the actual. You'll need some foil, aluminum foil, cut into squares, either 4" by 4" or 10 by 10. Another one that's 15 by 15 centimeters or 6 inches by 6 inches. And then the largest piece of foil, 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters or 8 inches by 8 inches. 30 marbles, some type of tank with about 2 liters of water, and 2 quarts of water. Don't forget to have a paper towel or some type of bath towel in case you spill. With a friend in your house, mom, dad, sibling, or even on your own, make some designs. Make some designs for your boats. Decide on which design you want to test with your foil. Use the 3 pieces of aluminum foil to make 3 different size boats, but make sure that all the boats have the same design. So, same design, but different sizes is very important. Place the smallest boat in the water and push it gently until it sinks. How does it feel? Were you surprised? Repeat this feeling out process for the other 2 boats. Describe the push of the water on the boats. Use your experience with the boats to predict and then test how many marbles each boat can keep afloat. Keep track of these predictions in your science notebook. About how much of the boat is below the surface of the water, and draw what you see. Here's some students constructing their boats. After you've finished testing all 3 of your boats, make sure you clean up, and you're going to do a reading, Boats on the Move, which we'll upload, pages 27 and 28. Think about the following questions as you read. What are some of the boats you've seen? How are boats used today? Why do you think some boats can be so large and heavy and still float? Scientists, floaters and sinkers, hopefully you guys are floating, not sinking. So what you saw there was the overview of Lab 8, floating and sinking. In the next few series of slides here, you're going to see some of my kids actually recreating some of this activity with some tips that might help you do this from home. So for the marbles, we found this game Kerplunk, which is pretty cool. I guess it ties into motion and design with gravity pulling the marbles down to the ground. So we're going to take the marbles from this board game, or from this interactive game. We're in our office here at home, our classroom, our makeshift classroom. And I took my daughter's Barbie swimming pool. We're going to use that as the tub to test the boats. Pitcher to get the liters of water. Fill it up. It calls for 2 liters, but we're going to go just shy of that just because of the container of the basin that we're going to be using. You'll have to modify things on your home. Think outside the box and be problem solvers. That's what scientists do. There's our depth of our pool. So 1 3/4 liters is what we ended up using of water. Now we're going to make our boats. 4 by 4, 6 by 6, and 8 by 8 in inches. So 3 square boats out of aluminum foil. Okay, 3 pieces. Now we'll measure them and cut them. Also, you'll need a ruler and scissors and a whiteboard marker or some type of marker. 3 square designs. One that's 10 by 10, one that's 6 by 6, and one that's 4 by 4.
all the marbles.
You need to get 30 marbles out of the kerplunk and put them in this cup. Pay attention. Put them in the cup so they don't run everywhere, Doctor. Oh no, you're losing your marbles. I think we've all lost our marbles. Measure off of here 4 inches.
We got 33.
33, that's great.
Okay.
How many marbles are in here?
Wait, 33. Wait, Daddy. Yeah. Wait, I want to tell Daddy.
It said 30.
33.
It said 30. So what do we got to do? Vinny, how many we got to take out?
3.
Good job.
Daddy.
How you doing, Doctor?
Good. There we
Bless you.
go.
Ready?
That's a real boat.
Oh, whoa, that's real.
So the directions say you have to make 3 boat designs that are exactly the same design, but hold different marble weights. So the design we're going to use is going to be the soup bowl design, because we know that the high sides and the deep bowl work the best.
So you can see my kids finishing up this experiment, if you will, about does size affect buoyancy and how the different boats do as we add marbles. Your teacher has included some articles to read and a quick quiz at the excuse me, at the end of this video and at the end of this lab that will check your understanding. I hope you had fun. This is a great lab checking out what happens as you add cargo to boats. And if you have any questions, just shoot your homeroom teacher or your science teacher a message via Schoology. Stay safe.